based on that, it will be Cleveland Crusaders, okay? So the Cleveland Crusaders beat Chicago Blaze 21-12. Now, this will be the third time that the Forge and the Crusaders are meeting this season, with Forge both winning the other two games narrowly.
I think last year, Crusaders won both games by a combined score of 3 points.
I think you did mention that.
The Forge have won by a combined score of 4 points.
Yeah, so obviously, if you're just looking at that, you're going to say, we've had a little bit of a flip reverse.
Yeah.
My money are on the Forge. I'm hoping that they win. We kind of touched base. It is that little bit of a divide, Ohio versus Pennsylvania. So that would certainly be mine. Saturday's game, it will be at Philip Murray Playground, once again, 2 p.m. And then after the match, there will be some more rugby. But we will touch base on that in a little bit later, because obviously the winner of the game that you're going to report on will be playing in that.
Yeah. Unfortunately, we got to talk about Forge's other team playing.
Okay, the women.
The Forge women went to Cincinnati.
Cincinnati Celts, yeah.
They lost.
They did, unfortunately, yeah.
We didn't get much details about that, but we know Scout didn't play.
Yeah, no Scout, no party. We will be touching base a little bit more, and we have a few guests in the work who are basically predominant lady rugby players, coaches, or whatnot. So we will touch base on that. Unfortunately, the Forges women, their fantastic season has come to an end. Yeah. They did brilliant. They travelled out to Cincinnati. Unfortunately, the result didn't go their way. And what can you do, eh? Lift your heads up.
They're only going to get better.
Only going to get better.
A lot of their best players are under 25 years
old.
Sure,
yeah. Makes a huge difference.
Yeah. All right, so I guess we'll get reporting on other happenings.
Do indeed.
The defending Midwest Women's D2 champion, Buffalo RFC, will continue their title defense by beating the Columbus women 19-17. They will face the Cincinnati Celts, who we previously mentioned, beat our Pittsburgh Forge. Robert Morris University hosted Slippery Rock for back-to-back weeks.
They did.
And 2 weeks ago, they really put a thumping on Slippery Rock. I went to the game. You were son of your birth of your son.
Yep.
Slippery Rock scrum half, he was a good player, right?
Okay.
He made this run. He was running, and you could see, he was like a gazelle, and a pack of wolves were just chasing him, right?
Yeah.
And he was getting run down. He was gassing. He makes the first guy miss. He makes the second guy miss. Nice. And then he just absolutely got crushed.
Okay.
And, he could barely stand right. He asked Pat Fight if he could get back in the game.
Okay. Oh, you're thinking a little bit of a concussion, bit of a head?
And Pat said no. And I was like, why didn't you let him back in? He goes, he tried saying that, but the words were in different orders.
Oh. And Pat Fight, fantastic referee, you know. So obviously you would just trust that he was doing the right thing.
Yeah, Pat definitely made the right decision with that. But anyway, Slippery Rock had a chance at redemption. However, it didn't really go their way. They fell short by a score of 41-12.
Okay.
Pushing RMU to the conference championship game. Man of the match was Zach Hodge, who scored 2 tries.
Nice.
The boys celebrated with an awesome Halloween party. However, I'm a little disappointed because none of them were in shirtless costumes.
Oh,
what the
grasshoppers.
Do they expect girls to just come up and say hi to them?
Yeah.
You gotta show them something.
You got to, right?
Yeah, what are they doing?
Yeah, amateurs, right, Gator?
Amateurs.
Especially on Halloween.
Yeah, and you're in college. You should have maybe 10% body fat. What's wrong with you? Anyway.
Yeah.
The number 1 seed, Franciscan Barons, I believe, hosted the 4th seed Geneva College. Franciscan's starting scrum half was out due to a military obligation. The team turned to freshman Paul Herbert, who filled in admirably. 8-man David Preza led the way with 4 tries. Prop Zach Bucky Barnes scored 3 tries.
Great name.
And fly
Bucky
half Raphael Lewis scored 2 tries.
Nice.
And they're going to play each other
in
the championship at Philip Murray Park.
Exactly, yeah. So obviously the main event will be starting at 2 p.m. at Philip Murray Playground with the D2 game. But obviously earlier on in the day of rugby is kicking off at 10 a.m, nice and early, where Cal U will be taking on Grove City for the right to represent the Free RRC in the Challenge Cup. That game will be at 10 a.m. The next game will be the Free RRC, got to think of a better name there, Gold Championship match for the right to go to the Champions Cup playoffs. That match will be, as you just discussed, Robert Morris versus Franciscan University. That's going to be at 12. Whatever. Yeah. Tomato.
Our boy pinball coach is Franciscan.
Okay. Coach also for the ARU men's select.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
That
we
is
should.
great.
I'm hoping we get some of those dudes come out for select side. If he's coaching.
Yeah, you'd think he has. And obviously, anyone who listens to this, feel free to reach out to us personally, and we will send you on to Red, Matthew Gribowitz, who will recruit you for South Bits Hooligans. And once again, anyone who is disgruntled with their playing time, please reach out to South Pittsburgh Hooligans. We will take you if you're D4, D3, D2.
Even if you're a woman, would probably take you.
Do you know what? I'm going to do it. I'm going to make this official. I have a friend who will remain nameless because he's mentioned this to me off the record, and he is involved in the NFL somehow. He is a relation who is an NFL player, and he has heard rumours that Antonio Brown, recently fired, disgraced Antonio Brown, not really sure what's going on there, wants to come home to Pittsburgh. Antonio, reach out to Matthew Gribowitz, reach out to South Pittsburgh Hooligans. We could make you a fantastic running back / fullback.
We have running back?
Well, I'm just saying, what was he, a wide receiver?
Yeah.
Okay, well then probably a wing, right? Would that be a natural transition?
I think an athlete that good, we could just...
Scrum half. He could be like Smash.
Yeah. I don't think... I mean, he definitely is capable of probably tackling people like us, but...
Yeah.
Does he really have the mindset?
I would say yes.
Yeah?
Yeah, I think Antonio Brown, if he made the step down to D3 rugby, could be really good. I really think he could. I think he would definitely take your crown of MVP.
Oh, wow.
I really do. But step your game up, Gator. Simple as that. Do you know who is a man who's very focused on stepping his game up for next season? Matthew Gribowitz.
Yeah, I know.
Like I said, he came down, we did the podcast, we had a few drinks, and that is kind of where I almost should have had him in the studio for an hour prior. It was only about hour 3 out of our 4-hour conversation that it really started to flow. And he's motivated. He just wants to be the best player he can be for next season.
Yeah, I think his goal is to make the Thunderbird Cup. So.
Yeah, fair play to him. And I kind of saw that, and I was kind of talking to him about it. I'm 32 now. Some of my just natural attributes might be slowing a little bit. I'm honestly thinking of just breaking myself down and becoming a completely new rugby player.
Wait, how?
Just kind of working on everything. Yeah. Not just, I'm fast, give me the ball, let me try and outrun someone, and never really trained. Yeah. Now I'm thinking of, hey, could I Google, is there exercise I could do that actually keep me fit?
Can I come to practice?
Yeah, mate, I might start coming to practice. I have a gym next door, I might start working out a little bit. I might look into agile activities. Back in the day, I used to do a lot of plyometrics. Yeah. I've kind of stopped doing all of that. Now it's a lot of me playing FIFA. And all of a sudden my rugby game's dipped. It's crazy that, isn't it? So I'm going to jump on board with Matt. He had a great season, didn't he?
Yeah, he did.
He did, yeah. Okay, Gator. Moving on.
Okay. So, the Three Rivers Silver Division Championship was Saturday. And Grove City came out with a win over St. Vincent. And they won the right to play Cal U, as you said, at 10 o'clock on Saturday. We touched on the Crusaders beating Chicago. The Clarion women traveled to Allegheny and came away with 2 wins and a draw. The men and women's team at Allegheny, what the hell happened?
It's tricky. Who is kind of leading that program? If we talk about like Cal U has Bill Marnell, I think, did he say his wife is also coaching? Just anyone. Is it just all coaching?
Don't know many college-age women because I'm getting pretty old.
Yeah.
But got Christian Henning. He came to the IUP 7 squad.
Yeah, good lad.
Pretty sure he's captain of the men's team up there.
Okay, yeah. But like, is he in the situation, he's taking trainings?
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah.
Because when I was there, we originally didn't have a coach, and then we had a part-time coach.
Right.
So it's like a weird system, like we had, he was a great guy when I was junior, senior year, but we were only able to pay him like $500 or $600. And then we ended up playing teams like Franciscan, where they have a whole varsity program.
Sure.
And, it's tough, but
and so, unfortunately, demoralising. No. Every week, if you're going out and getting a bad beating, you.
Oh yeah, I mean for them, yeah. But like that's the thing, you can get a wave of freshmen and have like 8 new starters and be fine. So
and obviously keep it up, even if it is just kind of learning the basics and then you're jumping into a men's team. Yeah.
So moving on to brighter and better news. Kent State beat the Youngstown State Penguins by a score of 55-24.
Now that is ladies, right?
Yeah. Sorry, should have said that. College women continued. Pitt beat IUP by a score of 38-5, and Gannon went to a tourney in upstate New York and went 2-2.
Excellent. Brian Turner will be delighted with that.
Oh, yeah. Heck yeah, he will.
He'll be very happy. Now, Gator, just a little bit of news. Me and Red touched base on it. Obviously, Akron were top of the league. And they will be representing the region for the D3. And it's just been released. Breaking news. Okay. Yeah, thank you. That was lovely. Was that ESPN?
I was trying to, but slightly different. So
so no lawsuit. Yeah. So Akron, who won the Eastern Conference and they were the number 1 seed, will host the Eastern Conference playoffs this weekend. The schedule is Akron versus the 4th seed, Columbus Castaways. That's at 12:30 p.m. Followed by Queen City versus Grand Rapids at 2 p.m. Okay?
You know what's crazy? We beat Akron and Columbus in the spring. Like, we played them at that Columbus tournament.
Yeah,
and Columbus put us first because I thought they beat us. We beat them, and then we beat Akron. And, we had some help from our friends.
The Harlequins.
Yeah. But, it's kind of weird. Like, just 6-7 months ago, we were able to beat them, and now they're in the playoffs and whatnot.
Yeah.
So.
Well, obviously, everyone at Top of the League podcast is wishing Casey and all the lads up in Akron all the best of luck as they play 4th seed. That is going to be on Saturday. And then, of course, Sunday will be basically the championship, where the loser will play the loser and the winner will play the winner. That game will be at 1 p.m. Obviously, we can't really give you any details there. My guessing would be Akron versus Grand Rapids. That's what I'm going to go for.
Yeah.
Yeah, it really is.
I think...
A lot of travelling there. Obviously, that's so great for Akron.
Yes.
This is all going up on their front door. They'll love it.
I believe Akron's going to win their first game. I don't know how they're going to handle against either Queen City.
We don't know a huge amount.
Queen City's, I'm guessing, Cincinnati, because I've heard Cincinnati be referred to as that. So I think Grand Rapids is going to beat Cincinnati. And I don't know, man. Grand Rapids is... Those are Detroit teams, aren't they? Or those Michigan teams?
Mate,
I don't know.
Once again, I kind of mentioned this with Red. You're the rugby guy. I'm the podcast man.
Well, who's that one team that consistently just smashes everyone at D2?
Tri-City or something.
Tri-City or something. I guess they're not. Did they get bumped up to D2?
You're talking to the wrong man here.
All right.
Anyway, I'm sure Casey will be a good man and provide lashings. I'm just envisioning a bucket of Branchero. And everyone is just literally winning and they're dunking
Casey,
their friends in it.
I'm out of Branchero sauce, so I need to make a trip out there.
Well, here's what you should do.
He should tell us how to order it.
He did. Go on to his website. I'm going to be saying just Google Branchero sauce. Because I remember he did tell us, maybe it was off the record, whatever that means. But he sold it to some NFL player. Do you remember he was saying they shipped it? Okay.
No.
Maybe you don't. Maybe you had left and
they
he
sold him a bottle.
Yeah,
I thought you meant he sent the company.
No.
Christ.
So everyone up in Akron, enjoy your weekend. That is fantastic that rugby's kind of coming back to Akron. You're going to be hosting a few towns and a lot of players. So that's it.
I actually heard LeBron James is going to watch.
I'll tell you what, that is great for the economy of Akron.
Yeah.
It really is, isn't it? Think of that now. You've got 3 teams coming in. I'm presuming staying in hotels. I'm presuming they'll be bringing wives, going out for restaurants.
At least 2 of those teams are going to get hammered that night. The 2 losing teams are going to destroy the town.
And, now I'm just thinking, would it be possible? Go up to Akron and, okay, if we win, we stay in a hotel, we rest up, we don't drink. If we lose, we just pitch tents in the field, hang out in that glorified shed, play that rub and tug or whatever that game they'd like to do.
Chug and tug.
Chug and tug, same thing. Rub and tug, chug and tug. And then we just drink bottles of Branchero sauce. Branchero Ranch is the sales are gonna go through the roof this weekend.
I would use Branchero as a chaser. Maybe like a tequila Branchero.
Yeah, that is aggressive.
But just chugging it.
Yeah. So that's basically this weekend, Gator.
Yeah. Do we want to talk about more games for next weekend? Or?
Let's keep it rolling.
Okay. PSU women, Penn State University will host Army.
Very nice.
I think PSU women are going to win. I don't know why, I just feel good.
Okay.
All right, the Cal U.
I'm going to vote for Army. Okay. Simply for the fact you would like to think the Army females are a very well-motivated, well-drilled team. Yeah. That's obviously a generalization. Yeah. I have no idea. But I would just say, they'll have a little bit more than Penn State.
Okay. Cal U men will place Grove City at 10 a.m. Philip Murray Park.
We touched on that, yeah.
Who do you think? Who you got there?
Cal U.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. Grove City, man, they were deceptively good. I think God was on their side when we played them in college a lot. You know,
well, it's a Christian school, isn't it?
Protestant, maybe?
Okay.
Some type of Christian.
Okay.
All right, Three Rivers Conference Championship, RMU versus Franciscan. Who do you got there?
Mate, I'm sticking RMU till I die.
Till you die?
Yeah, till I die. Here's a little funny story. I'm so